I'm Lamarr Woodley, former Steeler and Super Bowl champ. And I'm here to combine my two favorite things, football and cars.
And I'm James Torres, master car builder and owner of Demented Customs, where we turn ordinary cars into works of art. I'm a former police officer, but my passion for cars drove me to open a shop with my 3 sons. And working with family is a job all in itself. A few years back, Michael Strahan took a chance on me, allowing me the opportunity to restore his 68 GTO, and things haven't been the same since.
Stray hooked me up with James, and together we teamed up with NFL teams and current players to create the ultimate thank you for deserving fans that give back to their community.
Oh, damn.
These fans are in for the surprise of their lives when we turn their ordinary ride into the ultimate fan car.
It's all love right there, man.
This is Tackle My Ride. So that's a new stadium over there?
Yeah, I mean, the layout of it is unbelievable, man. And they got Super Bowl coming here in a couple years. That stadium looks good, man.
We're in Minnesota to surprise one of their greatest fans, and we're meeting up with Kyle Rudolph to find out who this fan is.
The thing about Kyle Rudolph, the guy's 6'5", huge target.
Did you ever play against him?
Yeah. You know what the crazy thing is? So we played Minnesota in London, because, you know, every year the NFL go out to London and play. But it was a play on the sideline when Kyle was running down, and I wrapped him up and tackled him, and I kind of slammed him out of bounds. So he threw a flag, and I got a personal foul.
We ain't gonna have no issues.
One of the coolest things about Kyle, he ride in style. He loves cars so much, he hooked up with a local car dealership mooring, so he can roll up with a different car each and every week. We're gonna go meet him there right now.
Ladies first.
Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna drive that one. I'm gonna drive that one. I'm gonna drive that one.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Good, man. How you doing, man?
Good, welcome.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Well, tell us a little bit about the fan y'all chose.
David Diggs Garza is the ultimate Vikings fan. He's vice president of the Vikings World Order. He's involved with the Children's Hospital, but it's not just kids that he works with. His everyday job is going around our community and helping adults that may not be as fortunate as we are and have something that they're dealing with on a daily basis that prevents them from doing everyday activities. He's there to help them out. And then he does a lot of incredible work with a bunch of charities around the Twin Cities. He's raised over $14,000. We're gonna help my man David out and tackle his ride.
That's cool.
But that thing is duct taped head to toe with Minnesota Vikings duct tape. The whole car is duct tape.
No.
Here, check this out. Look, duct tape, the whole car.
That ain't real, man.
Rusted out, muffler falling off. He needs this thing to be dependable. If he's gonna continue to do the great work that he does around the community, we're gonna test you out.
We'll definitely take care of him.
James, you up for the job?
We. You notice I said we?
Yes.
We.
Don't let him out of this one. I've been tackled by this man a couple times. I know he can tackle.
I was telling the story when we played in London. I tackled you out of bounds.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I told you, we tackled.
See, I've been tackled by him before, so I know.
I'm excited to meet David. I'm kind of stressed after looking over the pictures as to what I'm gonna run into when I see this duct tape car in person.
Hey, no, man, we appreciate you showing us around today.
Absolutely.
You know,
Thanks for coming out. Hey, guys, don't tell David I'm involved in this. I want to see his reaction.
I wonder what made him think, put duct, what?
I don't know. I think he bought all of the supply of Vikings duct tape to do it too, though. There's a house right there.
You can't miss it.
You cannot miss that house. Good thing I wore a purple shoe. You doing hopscotch? Get out the way. Get out
Like the police, you gotta make sure nobody coming from the back.
How y'all doing?
David Garza?
Yes, sir.
I'm James Torres.
How you doing, James?
Lamarr Woodley, man, how you doing?
How you doing?
Man, what's up with you?
Every day you have a Super Bowl champion standing in your front yard.
Minnesota Vikings picked you as their biggest fan, and we're here to tackle your ride.
It's a very overwhelming feeling that the Vikings picked me to get my car tackled. I've never been so happy to be tackled in my entire life.
The Vikings told us a lot about you, man. Like a lot of community work, that you do, help raising money. How do you raise that money?
Well, I work with adults that are developmentally disabled.
Right.
And a couple guys are Special Olympic athletes. And the Polar Plunge benefits Special Olympics. And last year we had 30 members jump with us, and we raised 14 grand. I'm a caregiver. I take care of adults with developmental disabilities. A lot of those guys participate in Special Olympics, so it kind of ties in when I go do the Polar Plunge, jump in freezing cold water to raise some money so these guys can get their medals and have a good time.
So because you have such a big heart, me and Wood, we're here to tackle your ride. How about you show us this car?
Oh, let's go see it, baby.
You lead the way.
Yes, sir.
We're here in Minnesota to tackle David Diggs Garza's ride, and to say this guy's a super fan is an understatement. Look at his freaking house. How about you show us this car?
Oh, let's go see it, baby.
You lead the way.
Yes, sir. It's a 1999 Chevy Cavalier.
That's a lot of duct tape.
28 rolls, man, and that's the name of the car, 28. She wears Adrian Peterson's number, and she's just as much of a beast as him.
Yeah, look a little smaller than Adrian Peterson there. You draw a lot of attention when you driving down the street, like?
Once in a while, or you get the Viking suck every once in a while, but mostly it's a thumbs up.
Somebody told you this looked cool.
I thought it looked cool.
What'd they tell you?
A kid just told me last week it was cool, gave me a high five.
See, I knew somebody hyped you up
Yeah.
to make you keep putting this tape on here.
When Kyle showed us pictures of this car, I was hoping that it was Photoshop, but it wasn't. Like, he really had duct tape holding that thing together.
All I can think about is, damn, James, you got some work to do.
So we know the 28's for Adrian Peterson. Why do we have this lime green color on here?
Well, I put the lime green on there for lymphoma awareness. One of my guys was in the VWO, passed away in 2013, and that's why I kind of put this here on the sidewalk. And that's with the 13. He was 13 years old. His last football number was 67. And then when he joined the VWO, he wanted to be 00 for the year. He was born in 2000. So I guess I would like a little lime green in it somehow. Want to make sure that I'm representing him too.
That's deep.
A friend of mine reached out to me and wanted to know if I could go cheer up this young Viking fan who was battling cancer. So I went to the hospital and saw him. He dug the outfit. Everyone loves my helmet. So he got to wear it, and I got to give him some memorabilia, then it started a lifelong friendship. Sparking from Andreas and seeing him, we got asked to do some stuff at the Children's Hospital in downtown Minneapolis, where we do little skits for the children. It's a win-win, and it's just so much fun. Those kids are dying. They're fighting for their lives. And you make a kid laugh, man, it just does something for your soul.
You use this a lot for work to...
Yeah, like this car's everything, man. It's my office. I can get my guys to and from where we gotta go. That's the most important factor.
So by us hooking this thing up, will it make your life easier?
Yeah, because then it'll be dependable.
We'll take care of it. You ain't gotta worry about that.
I got a few ideas.
What you should do is, the horns on the helmet, you should have them sticking out right here. On each side. I can see it now.
It's innovative.
Hey, now that's standing out.
But like when you hit the horn, it goes, "Woo!" That would be tight.
See? He already said my idea.
You know when the Vikings score a touchdown?
Yeah.
There you go.
I need to hurry up and get these keys from you.
There you go.
And I'm gonna take off, because that sun's doing too much to you right now.
Thanks, man.
We're gonna take care of it.
Appreciate it.
But I gotta get this thing on a trailer and back to Hobbs so we can get to work on it.
Man, I'm just trying to give you a few ideas and some motivation.
I don't know what the hell that's motivating. That's motivating me to leave you here. What you guys think?
I'm speechless.
Not too bad.
Paul's usually never speechless.
It just needs a little bit of
This is a
line.
good thing. Seriously, dude, we're screwed.
This belongs to David, big Vikings fan.
Obviously.
when it's all said and done, you know, is we definitely have to have Viking colors.
I think we should put horns somewhere
Oh,
on
I was about to say that.
I think horns would be so cool.
I was about to say that.
Because you look, he even has his own horns.
I got parts to order.
Yeah.
Fatty, you got to get this thing torn down. JR, go ahead and help him. CJ, once they're done, you need to get on the bodywork.
First, I got to get all the duct tape off.
That's nothing. Because once we get under all that, it's going to be a whole new nightmare. But you're up first, so have fun tearing it down.
That's fine. I ain't got to find out what's under the paint.
Right. See ya.
So you want to push it or me? My favorite part about rebuilding a car is tearing it apart. But this Cavalier is covered in duct tape, and this duct tape's been on here longer than I've been alive. And it's honestly making my fingers hurt already.
You're not done yet?
See how much tape's on this car?
Finish this up.
James!
What's up, Wood?
What's going on with the car?
Perfect timing. We need help.
What are you doing here?
I came down here to find out if you was working. It don't look like y'all did nothing.
Dude, it's about 2 layers of duct tape.
Don't y'all got equipment around here to take this stuff off?
Yeah. It's called your hands.
Wood, you gotta be gentle with this stuff. You can't just tear all this stuff off in a hurry, because as bad as this car is, you might take off half the trunk with it.
Man, call you the rest of you. How many more kids you got? You got 10 of them. Where they at?
5.
Get them down there.
Why don't you pull some tape while you're talking to me?
I'm not doing nothing. If you got 5 kids, put 5 kids to work.
Dude, my youngest 2, they're only 7 and 4. This car looks horrible now, but once it's done, it's gonna be a diamond. Right now, I don't even know if it's a piece of coal, like it's maybe just a rock.
Hey, y'all work hard now, all right? And don't make me come back up to this shop.
You ready?
I'm ready if you are. Fatty and I got as much duct tape as we could off this thing.
Open. Wow.
Now it's time for him and CJ to get this thing torn down to see exactly what we're working with.
We actually have a little problem. Got a lot of rust on this car. Dad!
I'm gonna have to get a tetanus shot after this.
We need to get another door, I think. I don't think we can salvage that door.
Finding rust on a car this old is very common, but finding this much rust on a car this old, that's not good.
Yeah, we gotta cut out all these panels, then get it body worked, which is over the weld, so it's gonna be twice as hard. If we don't do this thing properly, it's gonna fall apart. Yeah, that was impressive.
My vision for this car is to upgrade it from a duct tape bucket of bolts to a sleek and flashy ride. But more importantly, I gotta make this thing dependable and safe and reliable for David to get his guys from point A to point B.
Diggs' Cavalier's already in primer. Now we just gotta finish blocking it, and it's one step away from being ready for my dad to put some paint on this thing.
You know, a lot of people, they'll think it's weird that I paint first because you risk the chance of scratching it. Doing all of the bodywork and the paint first, we get the hardest part of the build out of the way. Then we have something to look forward to because now we can see what it looks like. Anytime I work with a dark color, I always use a dark sealer first. This will help the color cover a whole lot better. This badass purple is really gonna make this thing pop. It's the perfect base for our custom graphics. A 28 for Adrian Peterson, and finally, a special tribute with some lime green in honor of Andres Mateo. And I know he's gonna be blown away when he sees this. Perfecto.
James, what's going on, man?
What up, Kyle? How are you?
How's that car going?
It's going good. It's going good.
With a lot of duct tape on that thing, you think you'll be able to pull it off?
Yeah, pull it off, huh? Was that supposed to be a pun? Pull it off? Like, pull off the duct tape, or?
Get it? Yeah.
We got our work cut out for us, but we'll definitely get this thing done. We're just gonna go all fast and furious on this thing.
Well, that's awesome. I can't wait to see the car when it's all finished. You better get to work. I know you got your work cut out for you.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
We'll see ya.
Bye. So now that the paint's done, it's time to get this thing on a lift, address any of the engine issues we have with it. You know, this is probably one of the most crucial parts of it. We gotta make sure that this thing is running solid for him.
All right, fire it up.
We've been restoring a 1999 Cavalier for deserving Viking superfan David Diggs Garza. Just a few final touches and we're ready to button this thing up. I'm super stoked to get this thing back to David. He's gonna be ecstatic when we pull this thing out. Let's get this thing locked up. We got a lot of stuff to do. Close the door. We're here in Minnesota at the Vikings practice facility.
Hey, what's up, James and Lamarr?
What's up, man? What's going on,
fellas?
We've invited David and his wife down here.
Hello, good to see ya.
They don't know what's going on. They think we're just gonna take a tour of the practice facility. They have no clue that the car's done.
While we're giving Dave a private tour of the facility, we got Kyle Rudolph in the back hiding, waiting to surprise him.
I can't wait to see their face when we roll this thing out.
We're about to surprise David Diggs Garza. As a vet, someone who's done so much for his country and his community, he's someone who deserves this car. This is one sweet ride.
Have you been out here?
I actually did a football camp with some kids when I was coaching with the Pioneers.
Oh, did you?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, damn. Get the hell out of here.
That's a touchdown.
What's up, Kyle? Oh, wow.
Awesome.
When I first noticed the car, it was like I was the only one here. Victor wasn't there, the cheerleaders weren't there, James, no one was there. It was just me. You already know this is my favorite part of the car. This is everything. It didn't need to have anything else on there. But this kid 3 years ago died while we was in London watching y'all beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sorry, Lamarr. And I saw the Andres shield on there, and then it just was taken aback, kind of speechless, having a outer body moment. And my boy, this is his day. This is his 3rd year anniversary since Sir Colors, Andres Mateos passed away. And now to have him with me in my car, there ain't words for that.
About that hood.
This is crazy.
Oh my God. Wow.
We've got all the audio in there. We have a 1200-watt subwoofer pushing a pair of 10s.
Oh my gosh.
So you should be pretty loud when you're at the tailgates.
Yeah, you lost some trunk space, but it's way cooler now.
It's a complete transformation. You know, we went from this roll of duct tape to a Fast and Furious race car.
As a Vikings organization myself, we know all the great work that you do throughout the community. Not only at the Children's Hospital, but what you do each and every day. And so, we couldn't be happier to tackle that old ride you had and give you something like this.
What makes me happy about this car is that it's finally going to run properly. It hasn't run properly in a while. It's finally the color I want it, and it's going to represent the things I love. Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Thanks for all that you do.
I appreciate that. That's the most important part about this, is that I'm going to feel safe when I take my guys out.
You know, this is our way of showing our appreciation for what you do for the community.
Thank you.
And stuff, Thank you, guys.
That's tight.
Keys inside.
Wow. You could not pay me to be disappointed in that car. It is absolutely fabulous.
I mean, you could have offered us a ride.
To pop that tent up and have that purple right there, that's gonna set the tone for the season. We're ready to get down.
It's Viking time, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This was an awesome day. Thanks for everything, y'all.